never long enough. Never long enough, that intro. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sundays, and welcome to the end of season quiz on the Balls Out podcast. We're doing a massive general knowledge / Premier League quiz with the most people we've had on the podcast so far. And I'm buzzing about it. Obviously, we'll run through them. We've got co-owner of the channel, Jonathan. How are you, mate? You good? Unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, and we got Coach Kai. What a legend. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Hello, guys. How's it going? I'm doing good, thanks.
Good. Resident Chelsea fan, Jonesy. How you doing? Good?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks.
Good.
Boo.
He's the one out of the water at the moment. He's the only one. Mentally United Naomi, legend she is. How are you? You good?
Doing good, everyone. So glad to be here with you.
Good. And Mr. Reliable himself, Mr. Langridge. How are you, mate?
Yeah, all good. Ready to go.
Good man. So just to run through how it's going to work, obviously all the guys know, but I've got 20 questions. We're going to do 4 blocks of 5. And yeah, the winner at the end will just receive nothing because we believe in forced fun on the channel, and that's what we're doing. So
bragging rights. All about bragging rights.
All about bragging rights. Absolutely. So the questions range from really, really easy to fairly quite difficult. I've tried my best to make it fair and easy as possible, but it's all fun. We're all just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Celebrate the end of the season, and we'll be back in a week or so to look forward to everyone's new season's ambitions. But if everyone's ready, we shall get started.
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Jonesy? You good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, perfect. Right, so every question has got a Premier League team attached to it, so there'll be a statement at the beginning of the question and then the question at the end of it. All right?
Yeah.
So, question 1. I've done it so it runs vaguely in what the league table finished in, but it might be a little bit different because I wrote it before the end of the season finished.
Yeah.
But right, so question 1. Liverpool won their 20th league title in Arne Slot's maiden season, but which iconic music venue famously hosted the Beatles in their early years? So, Jonesy, you make a note of your answer. If everyone else can text me your answers. If you want me to repeat it, I can.
Yeah, can you repeat it, please?
Yeah. Liverpool won their 20th Premier League title in Arne Slot's maiden season, but which iconic music venue famously hosted the Beatles in their early years?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. That's question 1. Right. Question number 2. Arsenal finished their season in second place once again, adding more proof to the statement that Mikel Arteta is always the bridesmaid and never the bride. But according to Hitched, what was the average price of a wedding in the UK in 2024? Closest to the 1,000 gets... Well, so I'll give it to you. If you get within 1,000 of the answer, I'll give you a point.
These are very left field questions.
According to Hitched, what was the average price of a wedding in the UK in 2024?
Talk about barely linked to the Premier League.
Hey, it's what forced fun. That's what it is.
No, I don't know. Fuck it.
Right, perfect.
I just got the price of my mate's wedding.
We'll see if that's right. Right, question number 3. Newcastle United finished their season with Champions League football, and the Magpies ended their long wait for silverware with a victory in the League Cup final. But the question is, according to the superstition / nursery rhyme, how many magpies are for joy? So if you know the nursery rhyme in your head, you'll be singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Please repeat that. These are very English questions.
So I promise you, they will get easier for the non-English people. I do apologise. So, according to the superstition, how many magpies are for joy?
I'll start singing the wrong nursery rhyme. That's not going to help. That's baked in a pie. It's not magpies, that's blackbirds. Jesus.
So it's just you, Mark. I'm waiting on. Okay. Question number 4. Chelsea enjoyed an easy route to a win, in the Europa Conference League after an inconsistent season in the Premier League, with Italian manager Enzo Maresca in his first season with the club. But what I want to know is which Italian painter/artist painted the Mona Lisa? Which Italian artist/painter painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, got it.
I don't know. You Spanish fucking surname.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
That'll do.
As long as spellings don't need to be correct.
No, that's fun. And final question of round 1. Aston Villa supporters enjoyed a great campaign in the Champions League with a win over Bayern Munich along the way, with the Prince of Wales sitting in the stands at Villa Park. But can you tell me the name of his children? The Prince of Wales, William, watching from the stands. Can you name his children? I'll give you a clue. He's got 3 children. I don't need their full titles, just their normal birth names. And if you haven't guessed, there's 3 points up for grabs on this question.
So if we get 2 right, we get 2 points.
If you only get 2 right, you get 2 points, yeah.
Okay.
If you get all 3, you get 3. If you get 1, you get 1. If you get 0, you get fuck all.
Quick question as well.
Go for it.
Is the first part of your question just a misdirect?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'm listening way too closely from that question. Damn it!
Love it. Right. Perfect. Right, that's round 1 complete. So now Kai's worked it out. He's worked out the misdirection I'm throwing at everyone. All good fun. Right, so we'll start with question number 1. Naomi, you going for a third child, or are you sticking with the 2? Sticking with the 2. No worries. Right, so Liverpool won their 20th Premier League title in Arne Slot's maiden season, but which iconic music venue famously hosted the Beatles in their early years? Jonesy?
Is it the Caravan Club?
Right. Naomi, what did you put? I've got it here.
Put the O2.
You did. Mark?
The Cabin Club.
The Cavern Club. Coach Kai?
Also O2.
You also put O2. And Jonathan?
I'll put the Cavern Club.
You did indeed.
What is that? What is that?
It's a tiny little bar / music
it's
venue
small.
in
Yeah,
Liverpool.
it's really small.
It's
Really small venue.
Really small.
All right, niche. Niche.
But like you said before, they were English questions really early on, and I do apologise for that, but it was a struggle. Right, question number 2. Arsenal finished their season in second once again, adding more proof to the statement that Mikel Arteta is always the bridesmaid and never the bride. But according to Hitch, what was the average price of a wedding in the UK, Jonesy?
I haven't got a clue. I'm going to say £5,000. No idea.
Jonesy, are you married?
No. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue.
1 second.
I've just picked a random number.
Right. Okay. Naomi, what did you go for?
74K.
I mean, that is ridiculous. Whoever is paying that in the States, that is crazy. I don't know what the exchange rate is on that, but
It's about
maybe
2 to 1, so that's still big.
that's a lot. I want to get married wherever you're getting married, Kai. What
I'll
did
be
you go?
honest, I forgot to put a 2 in front because that's how much.
I was going to say
So I was like, no.
4,300 for a wedding was. I was thinking. So do you? Are you putting an extra 2? I'll give you that because you're not far
I'm putting there for 2, please.
And Jonathan, you said
22K.
You said 22K. So the answer is 23,250.
Oh, close.
So yeah, to the closest 1,000. Jonathan, you were out by 250 quid. Naomi, you were out by about 40,000.
Yeah, Naomi needs to explain herself. Where are you getting married?
Where are you getting
Why
married?
Are you getting married?
Mark,
I'm telling you, I've never heard of a 22K wedding, but that's like a budget wedding, I'm thinking.
Budget wedding is crazy.
Mark, you got it right. 24,000 for Mark. Top stuff. Right. Question number 3. Newcastle United finished their season with Champions League football, and the Magpies ended their long wait for silverware with a victory in the League Cup final. The question was, how many Magpies are for joy, according to superstition? Jonesy?
2.
Right. Naomi, what did you put?
I didn't know the rhyme, but I was 50, so I picked 13.
13. Mark?
I went for 2 in the end after realising they're not blackbirds baked in a pie.
Different nursery rhyme. Coach Kai?
I also went with 2.
You did indeed.
I've got no clue.
You did go for 2, and that is the correct answer. And Jonathan, you also went for 2. Correct answer.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right. Chelsea enjoyed an easy route to a win in the Europa Conference League after an inconsistent season in the Premier League with Italian manager Enzo Maresca. But could you tell me the Italian painter that painted the Mona Lisa, Jonesy?
Da Vinci.
It was Da Vinci. I think we all got that right, didn't we? Naomi, you said Da Vinci, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just having to type and talk at the same time. Da Vinci, yeah. You also said you didn't spell it right, Mark, but we'll give you that.
Mate, spelling is not my cup of tea.
Kai, you also got it, and I believe, Jonathan, you got it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? There you are. Right. I have to say, the answers to this next question from some of you are incredible. So, Aston Villa supporters enjoyed a great campaign in the Champions League with a win over Bayern Munich, with the Prince of Wales, William, watching from the stands. But can you tell me the name of his children? Jonesy, what are the names of
Well, do you know what? I've got 2. Yeah, well, I've got 2, but then I think the one's counting to me. So, George, Charlotte, and I think the one's called Libet.
Who's the last one?
Is it Libet? Libet. It's named after his nan.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Libet. I don't know how you spell it.
That's Harry's daughter.
Yeah. Harry.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
You are
I know
right.
Charlotte
That is
George.
exactly what she's called and why. It's named after her nan, but...
Yeah. George and Charlotte. You're absolutely spot on. Yeah. Those 2. I'm going to, before I come to you, Naomi. Oh, no, you got Princess Charlotte, which is fair enough. And you got Prince Charles III, which I thought was a nice touch. Jonathan, you went for Charlotte and George, so you just went for the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, Louis, Charlotte and George.
Louis.
Yeah. Now, Kai, this was incredible. I'll be honest. When I read this, I thought why are his kids not called that? John, George, and Kevin.
I got George right.
You got George right, so fair play. But
listen, I just said to myself, here's my thought process. I said, all right, Wales, white. All right, George, John, I don't know, Kevin.
Amazing. I love that.
Oh, I love it.
Little
Yeah.
heads up. If you knew the British monarchy's like old ones, you just pick any name that's been a monarch before. Boy's name, you've got a good chance of getting it.
I should have got a bit of paper. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and grab a bit of paper just to add the scores up.
No one is getting relegated in the first round, so that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, are we knocking out people?
No,
No,
Oh, all right,
I was just messing around.
all right. No, I was getting ready. I was all right. Okay, gotta be safe. Oh,
I've got to be honest. I only knew the Beatles one because of my mum. Big Beatles fan, so I knew
Yeah.
that one from growing up.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's a Liverpool fan, and he's went to Liverpool, and he's just I'm constantly on about Liverpool. So
Yeah.
you pick them on things.
Right, so round 1. Let's work the scores out very quickly. So Cavern Club, yes. 5 grand, no. 2, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for Jonesy. Good stuff. Naomi, 02, no. 74, no. So 1, 2 points for Oni. Good start. Mr. Kai. 3 points for Kai.
not getting relegated.
Absolutely. Mr. Langridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Mr. Langridge. Full marks on round 1.
I'm leaving. I'm off.
You've peaked too early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Jonathan after round 1. So there's a tie for second place. And Mark is in the lead after round 1. Right. Are we ready for round 2? Any questions?
Yeah.
No,
Right.
Question: anything going to be to do with football?
What, in round 2?
Yeah, 'cause I'm running out of my rest of my family's answers. Where my missus is
not in round 2. No, actually, I'll be honest. Round 2 is actually probably a little bit harder than round 1.
Oh, great!
Round 3 is probably where it starts getting a bit easier. It appears to me that I went through the really difficult questions from 1 to 10, and then I sort of lost faith in what I was doing. So I just started writing like, what colours the
You didn't
sky.
mix them up.
So
Oh,
so
God.
right, round 2. Man City put up a poor attempt at winning 5 league titles in a row, finishing their appalling season trophyless. Just wanted to say that bit, really. In the same year, Oasis are due to make their huge comeback tour. But how many number 1s did Oasis have? That's number 1 singles. Man City put up a poor attempt at winning 5 league titles in a row, finished their appalling season trophyless. In the same year that Oasis are due to make their comeback. How many number 1s?
Is an Oasis fan.
Lots of typing.
Trying to count in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I've got 2. I'm going to have to pick one.
yeah, I've got a few songs. I've got the main songs, but
Yeah.
I don't have to add any that were not well known that got to number 1.
Is this a trick question?
No trick question. How many number 1 singles did Oasis have?
No, because like the world only knows one song from them, right?
Yes, you are right. The world only knows one song, but they did have apparently quite a few number 1s.
No, because I'm sure that's probably.
You can put one if you want.
No, I'm not saying I'm one of those people. I actually like that they're all racist. No, I'm just saying that I've had this argument before, and yeah,
No.
interesting.
Yeah. So just waiting on. Right, very good. Right, question number 7. Nottingham Forest had a year they will never forget, surprising everyone with their challenge for Champions League football with an impressive season, with impressive form throughout the season. But what famous and folklore story from Sherwood Forest had a hero in which he would steal from the rich and give to the poor? What famous folklore story from Sherwood Forest had a hero in which he would steal from the rich and give to the poor?
Yeah.
Dickhead. Right. Question number 8. Brentford enjoyed one of their most entertaining seasons in recent years, with Cameroon international Brian Mbeumo up front for now. But what I want to know is, what is the highest mountain in Cameroon? The looks.
Wow.
You're gonna get us cancelled.
There is a
Jesus
mountain.
Christ.
Am I expected to spell this correctly, for fuck's sake?
It's a lot easier to spell than you think. I'll just say that.
Kai's like, I
And
know this one straight away.
Mark basically said it. Mm. Anyone seeing this game? This Nations League?
I've got it on in the background.
Is it still 2-1?
What's the score? I turned it off. Still 2-1.
No, it's 2-2. 2-2 now.
Come on.
CR7 scored for Portugal. Right, on to question 9. I'm hoping this will be a question for you, Mark. All right? I'm putting a lot of faith in you on this one.
Right.
Brighton enlisted a new head coach in German Fabian Hürzeler, making him the youngest head coach in Premier League history. But which famous album debuted at the Brighton Dome in 1972?
Yeah, now.
Which
Do you
famous...
want to know which month?
I'm not telling you the month. 1972. What more do you want? Which famous album was debuted at the Brighton Dome in 1972? Think of pop punk
I
bands
know the answer, but
from the 70s. Probably one of the biggest albums of all time.
you want the name of the album or the name of the group?
You can give me both. You'll only get 1 point, but you can give me both.
Well, can I give you either?
No. The question is the album, but you can give me the group as well.
For the people without wrinkles, do you have a clue for?
If I give you the name of the group, then you'll probably get the album.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's why I asked.
Interesting. I don't know, mate. No clue.
They are known as a British psychedelic group. If that's of any use. English rock band. Again, one of the biggest selling albums of all time.
Oh, yeah, I think I got an Asher. It's current now.
It debuted at the
I know
Brighton
who it is, and
Dome.
I'm not sure I'm going to get put the right album.
It debuted at the Brighton Dome before its release in 1973. That's when the album came out.
Ooh.
If you want to pass, that's fine. I'll be very disappointed in Mark if you pass.
No, I'll put an answer. I'm just not 100% on it.
Okay, just waiting on Jonathan. Kai, you're going with a pass on this one, yeah? That's fine.
Firmly. It's a firm pass.
Yeah, you can put me down for a pass as well, man. I haven't got a clue.
Just
I thought I
type
did.
in, yeah, just type in
I'll
pass
put it
as
now.
well.
I'll type it in now. Yeah.
That's one. Right. And question 10. This, I'll be honest, I apologise for this question. This was a really, really out there question, but Bournemouth, it's really hard to try and find questions for each Premier League side, like what they're related to. So, again, I apologise. You'll probably see where it's going once you hear it. Bournemouth boasted an exceptional collection of performances this season. The Cherries picked up wins over the likes of Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, and Manchester United. But the question is, which country produces the most cherries?
Ooh, cherries.
Like I say, I apologise. It's really hard to try and find answers and questions.
Are they in Europe? Like, we have a clue. Pick a country from around the world.
Yes, pretty much. We enjoy forced fun. Oh, Kai, straight in. What a legend.
Did he get it right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
See my hairline? We good.
Love it. I genuinely thought nobody would get that. What do you reckon, Jonathan?
I think I know, but it's between two countries. I think I've heard this in a previous quiz before. That's what I'm trying to pick. I have two countries in mind.
I bet the question didn't have Bournemouth related to it in the question.
No, I definitely didn't have Bournemouth.
Okay.
Jesus, no. This is the most big quiz I've ever done in my life.
It's great, isn't it? I love it.
I was going to guess.
I feel like I'm going to kick myself when I hear it. So it'll be one of those ones where you go, yeah, that makes sense, like kind of countries.
Right. Just going to quickly count up the scores now, and then we'll run through the answers.
What's the score? George Dawes.
Right, Jonesy, we're going to come back to you now.
Yeah, go on.
So, question number 6 was Man City put up a poor attempt at winning 5 league titles. How many number one singles did Oasis have? Your answer was?
I'm going to guess at 11.
Right, okay. Naomi?
My answer was 5.
Not bad. Mr. Langridge?
I was tied between 7 or 8, so I went for the bigger number, 8.
Okay. Kai, what did you go for?
I went for 8.
You did indeed. And Jonathan?
I think I was like Mark. It was either 7 or 8. I just thought I went for the bigger number, the amount, because that was the way I was leaning. So I said 8.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 8 is the answer. Right, next question. Oh, I'm doing so much. How many did you say? Oh, you said 11, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, Nottingham Forest had a year they will never forget, blah, 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 blah. But what famous folklore came from Sherwood Forest in which he would
Robin Hood.
steal? It was Robin Hood. Naomi, what did you say? I think everyone got this, to be honest. Yeah, Robin Hood. Naomi said Robin Hood. Mark said Robin Hood.
Well, I wanted to put Mark Goldbridge, but I went with Robin Hood.
Fired. Hang on, I think I've got a sound effect for that. There's a sound effect here somewhere. There you go. Shots fired.
Surely he should be deducted a point for mentioning Mark Aldridge.
We'll see. If there's a tie break, I will give you that.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. 1, 2, 3. Right. Next question. Brentford enjoyed one of their most entertaining seasons in recent years with Cameroon international Brian Mbeumo up front. But what is the name of the highest mountain in Cameroon? Now, Kai, you absolutely threw me with your answer because it's bang on, but that wasn't the answer I had written down. But Jonesy, what was your answer first of all? Highest mountain in
I have
Cameroon.
absolutely. I'm not getting embarrassed myself. I have no idea. I can tell you. It's on pass.
So I had the wrong one until Kai said one
pass.
thing and I knew it.
Naomi passed as well. But Kai, do you want to give everyone your answer?
Mount Faco.
Right. So when he sent that, I thought, oh shit, have I got it wrong? But no, I looked up and it turns out it is also known as Mount Faco. But the actual answer is I've got. So I'm going to give you a point anyway because it is called Mount Cameroon.
And I only got that because he said, well, Mark said it anyway. And I was like, right, so it's Mount
I feed the people, Mark. I feed the people. You know, you'll notice the last question as well. I also gave a nice little one, maybe.
Yeah, unbelievable. Kai is flying up from behind. He is taking the points. Right. This was Mark's question. So we'll see how he got on. Brighton enlisted a new head coach in German Fabian Herzler, making him the youngest head coach in Premier League history. But which famous album was debuted at the Brighton Dome? Jonesy, what did you want to go with?
I'm just going to have a stab at We Will Rock You.
Okay.
Not an album.
Naomi?
What was one of my?
I don't have a clue. No idea.
I'll back to you because I really didn't know.
That's fine. Coach Kai, I think you passed as well, didn't you, bud?
Yes, it's their fifth album, No Kulu. It's a French rendition.
French rendition of the English psychedelic pop band. Jonathan passed as well. Mark, do you want to give everyone the answer?
So I feel bad because my mum was actually there. So I knew it was Pink Floyd. So now I say it's Pink Floyd. Does everyone want to have a guess at what the biggest selling?
No, I could tell you.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Literally one of the biggest selling albums of all time.
Naomi, don't be shy. You can say you don't know what they're talking about. I see your face was like,
I know what. I know Pink Floyd, but that's as far as my knowledge goes. 70s pop, come on.
It's like PB&J, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. They just go together. That's no we'll name any of the other albums, but I didn't think it was that album at first. I'm like, oh, it's got to be.
Yeah, famously, it didn't get released until the year after, but they played it in full at the Brighton Dome in 1972. Right. The cherries question. What country produces the most cherries? Jonesy, before I give Kai the honours, Jonesy, what do you want to put down for that one?
I'm going to wild guess Argentina.
Argentina. Actually, I say give Kai the honours. Jonathan also got it right. Do you want to give everyone the answer?
The hairline. Where do you get the hairline fixed, people?
Yeah, I get it.
Turkey.
Hello, my friend.
So well done, Jonathan got it right as well. Kai got it right. So scores from round 2. I haven't added them all up, but I'm just going to go with it. So
I said Holland, by the way, people.
Yeah, you did say Holland. Naomi said Mexico.
There are no cherries here.
We get all our fruit from them.
I'm afraid to say, Jonesy, after a pretty good start, you've actually scored nothing in round 2.
And I scored one, didn't I? I scored one, Robin Hood.
This sounds like Chelsea season, yo.
Yeah, Robin Hood. I got the Robin Hood word.
Oh, you did get the Robin Hood. No, you're absolutely right. That's my bad.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the rest of them, yeah. Apart from that.
My apologies. So 1 for Jonesy, 1 for Naomi, again with the Robin Hood. Kai with 4. Mark with 4. Jonathan with 4. I think most of you got the same sort of questions correct. So there we go. On to round 3. Right, here we go. Any questions going into round 3? No, good. Right, these ones should be a little bit easier. I hope. So please forgive me. Fulham, under the stewardship of Marco Silva, enjoyed a push for European football at the stage of the season. The Cottagers ended up finishing mid-table respectively. But what famous pop star once had a statue outside Craven Cottage?
Yeah, I know that.
Red initials.
You can't go initials. I need the full spelling.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, you don't. I'm joking.
I can do the full spelling. I was just being quick. This is like the most random thing in the Premier League ever.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was strange and weird.
It
I don't know.
was
was
so
weird.
strange.
It don't make sense.
Someone said something about initials. I'm just confirming my answer. Who said something?
Shut up, everyone. Shut up.
Yeah, you see, thank you.
Eminem. I love the way you put a question mark after your answer, as if to say, I don't know, but I'm
It's
going
the
with it.
doubt. It's the doubt. It's the 2% doubt.
Naomi, just waiting on you, unless you've sent it already. Oh, no, got it. Thank you. Right. Question 12. This should be, I'll be honest, Naomi, this was written partly for you, so I hope you get this. It is an American-themed question, so please.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Crystal Palace ended a wait for their first major trophy after the Eagles beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. But what I want to know is, who did the Philadelphia Eagles beat at the Super Bowl this year?
Fuck's sake.
Do not watch the Super
All
Bowl.
the best.
Take that.
Oh. Stick that way. Let's see. So how you spell it?
So, what happens if you can't remember the full name, but you can just remember like the?
If you can remember the third word, I will give it to you, basically.
All right.
Unless you're thinking of another different part of it. Just give me what you can.
So there is a third word.
If you know their quarterback, I'll give it to you.
The quarterback. That's good enough.
I'll give you the state if you want. Just
I'll say. No, shit.
right, cool.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Jonesy hasn't answered yet, by the way, so wait until the end for cracking your jokes.
Oh no.
Right, question 13. Everton waved goodbye to Goodison Park to move to their brand new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock, also rehiring David Moyes to keep Premier League status. But what is the name of the river that their new stadium is built on the banks of? Everton waved goodbye to Goodison Park to move to their brand new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock, also rehiring David Moyes to keep Premier League status. What is the name of the river that their stadium is built on the banks of?
Is this a trick question?
It might be. It might not be. I'm just asking what the name of the fucking river is. You know, start coming at me with your trick questions.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
We love forced fun on the Balls Out. And if you're enjoying the content, you can catch us every week, twice a week normally, with Red Devils Roundup content. And as we go into the new season, we'll be bringing you two shows in the week, or hopefully at least one show in the week for Premier League football. Just waiting on Naomi. Right, next question. Right, next question. Wolves secured their Premier League status by a dramatic turn of form after sacking manager Gary O'Neill. An impressive run set them up for a decent end of the season. But in what 2004 film did a young Hugh Jackman transform into a werewolf?
Oh.
This is a film I'd seen 100 times, so I just assumed that everyone else had. So,
Into a werewolf.
Yeah, I love this movie.
yeah, into a werewolf.
Not any other kind of wolf.
No, werewolf.
Oh, fucking hell.
Is he not transforming into a werewolf all the time? Like, what's the thing? Is it just
There may be a toss-up between two different films.
oh? What was it?
To be fair, when I wrote the quiz, I completely forgot this film existed, and I was like, "Oh my god, what an incredible film!" Like the acting is horrendous, but like when we were younger, it was brilliant. So,
It was a great film, and I'm just watching the series on Netflix, which is really crap. But I've run out of things to watch on Netflix.
right. One more question in this round, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when this question should start getting a little bit easier. West Ham, once again, not happy with their team's performances. This year, after sapping Lopetegui in favour of calling in Graham Potter to take the reins, surviving yet again from relegation. But what was the name of Harry Potter's owl?
Oh, I know that one.
Damn.
You'll know it from the J.K. Rowling books and the films. Little white owl. What's its name?
And having a missus that's obsessed with Harry Potter.
Deathly Hallows, bro. Deathly Hallows.
My mind's still going mad about the Everton one. Because I feel like that's got to be a trick.
Just put down the River Thames, Mark.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Say Wicked was in the Thames, they'd have more money.
Right. Have I got everyone's answers? Yeah. Cool. Right. So, question 11 was, what was the famous pop star that once had a statue outside Craven Cottage? Jonesy?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, indeed. Naomi, what did you put?
But Prince.
You did put Prince. Mr. Langridge?
MJ. Yeah, Michael Jackson. It could be Mary Jane, but, you know.
Mary Jane. Mr. Kai?
Also Michael Jackson.
With a question mark. With a question mark. The 2% doubt, but you were absolutely spot on.
Yeah, the initials thing confirmed it.
Yeah, well done, Mark. Twat. And Jonathan?
Yeah, I put Michael Jackson.
You did indeed. But also, quick honourable mention, Prince deserves a statue outside Craven Cottage just for the fact that he was Prince. I think we can all agree with that. Yeah. Good stuff. Right, next question was, Philadelphia Eagles, who did they beat at the Super Bowl this year? Jonesy?
Well, someone mentioned Kansas. I'm going to say Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, well done, Mark, you tit.
Oh, I got it.
Should take a
I
point
didn't
away
know
from
that until
this,
someone.
No reviews for all the ones in the last round that he was giving clues to.
Until you mentioned Kansas, I didn't know.
Naomi, you got it spot on as well. Kansas City Chiefs. Mark gave it all away for everyone, but he did get it right. Kai, what did you say? I can't remember what you said. I think you said the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. And Jonathan, you also said the Chiefs.
I did.
Right. Jonesy, what is the river that the new stadium of Everton's built on?
I'm just going to guess the Mersey.
Naomi, what did you put?
I put the Springfield River.
Love it.
Might as well be.
Mr. Langridge?
Yeah, I put Mersey, but I'm doubtful.
No, it is the correct answer. River Mersey.
God for that.
Yeah.
I was just on it. No,
That's the only one I could think of that it would be. So,
yeah, I was thinking, is there going to be like a little offshoot, and that's going to be called something
Yeah.
different that they built it on the banks of?
No,
than-
sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes the easiest answer is the answer.
Yeah.
Jonathan also got it right with River Mersey.
Can we revisit? What was that? Springfield River?
Simpsons. Well, it's a real place, but
It is a real place.
Springfield River.
I love it.
like Mississippi. and then we all have to spell it.
Yeah, that's not one of the questions. Spell Mississippi. That's not one of them. I'll be honest. I know my questions are out there, but that's not one of the questions. Right. Wolves secured their Premier League status by a dramatic turn of form, but in which 2004 film did a young Hugh Jackman transform into a werewolf? Jonesy?
Wolverine.
Naomi? You also said Wolverine.
I put Wolverine. It could be X-Men, but leaning
Kai?
towards
Yeah.
Wolverine.
I put X-Men.
Right. Mark and Jonathan, do you want to put them out there, misery?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
That's why I wanted clarification of the wolf. Because was it a Wolverine or was it a werewolf?
Yeah, so
That's a crazy question.
that's a crazy thank you. I appreciate that.
Nah, Nathan. That's
what are the chances of one actor playing like two wolves, two different kinds of wolves? You know.
right.
Well, to be fair, Wolverine is an exoskeleton, whereas he actually turns into a werewolf in Van Helsing.
Yeah,
and that is a crazy film. Honestly.
It is crazy.
Great film.
Such
It's a good film.
The series is absolute shite.
I didn't know there was a series.
You could argue in X-Men he identifies as a wolf. I mean,
yeah, we're not going down the route of
beard thing. Come on, you gotta give it. I mean, he's got the beard thing, and he's walking. He walks in public with his head doing the thing. So I mean, 2025 Quizmaster, please.
Yeah, but that means that we're starting to like Robin Hood could be.
That is peak Robin Hood. That
Prince,
is
Kevin, George, and Trevor, whoever
Naomi, for the mental United fans right now. Do you know what I mean? She might have to be doing her thing.
Yeah. Right. Moving swiftly on. Question 15 was West Ham fans once again not happy with their team's performances this year. After sapping Lopetegui, bringing in Graham Potter, what was the name of Harry Potter's owl, Jonesy?
I have no idea. I've never seen Harry Potter, so I pass. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Naomi?
I don't remember, honestly. I only read like one of it. I just put Robin.
Okay. Mr. Langridge.
Hedwig, however you want to pronounce it.
Coach Kai?
I said don't remember.
Jonathan?
Hedwig.
It is Hedwig. Spot on. Right, full marks from Mark and Jonathan in that round. Kai and Jonesy both on 3. And the question that I specifically wrote for Naomi, she got it right. Kansas City Chiefs. So 1 point for Naomi.
Come on, Mahomes.
Woo! It's getting hot there.
Be honest, Naomi. The only reason you knew that question, not because obviously you're American, but was it because there was Taylor Swift vibes around that particular Super Bowl?
What do you think, obviously?
She's a
I
Swiftie.
I did. That was literally the whole reason. And someone invited me to like a Super Bowl party, which is so American, you know. And I went. So yeah.
Just every time the camera pans,
But
there
to
she is.
be fair,
Yeah.
Nathan, the vibes around
And, you
Taylor
know.
Swift were literally a complete 180 to the year before when they were in the final. They
Yeah.
hated her this year.
Yeah,
like
I'm just
booing
gonna-
her every time she was on camera and everything. The year before, her and Kelsey were like the star-studded couple, weren't they? So
Yeah, it's very confusing though. It's like a lot of Eagles fans or like a lot of people in general were like against her being there. And I'm like, what do you want from her? She has a deal with the NFL. Like they're just doing their job.
Just reading the comments. Don't nobody look at the comments. Oh no, there's no answers anyway. I love it. No idea how this got recommended. What are you guys even on about? You jumped in at the wrong moment.
Right now, I'm with him.
I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Right, moving on. Right, the last set of questions. Right, question 16. Manchester United had a woeful season, finishing their season without any silverware for the first time in 3 years and suffering their worst table position in Premier League history. Amid news that they may build a new stadium. But what I want to know is what are the name of the cricket ground used by Lancashire Cricket Club? And that, Mark, is a trick question.
I love it.
What is the name of the cricket ground used by Lancashire Cricket Club in Manchester? I have to say, the next question, I really couldn't think of anything for him, so I just went down the fatherhood vibes. You'll get it. You'll understand. For everyone tuning in now out of complete nowhere, just to let you know, this is an end of season quiz that I've got 20 Premier League question teams lined it up with general knowledge quiz questions just for pure forced fun because we love it. Perfect. Right. Question 17. Tottenham finished their season in a bizarre turn of events, finishing 17, but somehow after winning the Europa League final, getting Champions League football, which still proved not to be good enough as Australian-born Big Ange Postecoglou got the sack. The question is, what is the name of Bluey's sister in the popular Australian children's program?
I know this.
Depending on what age your children are, you will get this in one. If you haven't got that, if your kids are still probably not quite a year old, maybe.
Do you give points for half names? No half points. Okay.
What,
No,
like one letter?
I mean, like I can remember some of, but what was it?
How can you only remember half of a name?
It's a name.
Bluey's sister.
Damn.
Is it just you? I think
Oh shit! Get in mine because I'm not getting any blue ticks. They're all double ticked, but.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to read them as well? Bloody hell.
There we go. No, I just wanted to make sure. I was like,
yeah, I'm getting them. I wouldn't move on. I'm not ghosting anyone. I've just got 104 notifications.
I've been ghosted in the quiz.
Jesus Christ. So needy. Right. Question 18. Ipswich Town goes straight back down after unexpected back-to-back promotions, despite some good performances along the way, and with Ed Sheeran often seen cheering the Tractor Boys on from the stands. But what I want to know is what was the name of Ed Sheeran's debut album?
Oh, shit. What should I sound?
If you were signing up tonight for just a good old-fashioned, questions about the season, you have honestly been really disappointed. It can only get worse.
I'm a little jealous they have Ed Sheeran as a sponsor, though.
I'm just trying to remember which
the football shirts.
They look cute, right?
They're awesome.
Yeah, I always say that. I'm like,
just think about the shirts. Just think about the shirt sponsor because it's on the shirt.
That's what I'm trying to do in my head because it's And it's the name of the last album was all of them put together.
Might have been.
Oh, fuck's sake. I put an answer and I'm not sure it's the right one.
Well, if you've put an answer, it's too late.
Hey, you haven't gone on to the next question.
I haven't gone on to the next question. I have now because I've got everyone's answers.
Okay.
Right. Second to last question, 19. Leicester City also went straight back down despite changing managers with no real investment. The Foxes were always fighting for their Premier League status and also waving goodbye to club legend Jamie Vardy. But what I want to know is what was the press nickname given to the trial between Rebecca Vardy and Colleen Rooney? They had a big row and it ended up going to court. What was the name of the trial?
Oh, I've got it. Yeah.
Good lad.
Just confirm.
So, her nick. Oh, it's got to be that.
I need the full answer, Mark.
Full answer.
Yes, please. Naomi, that's the best answer I've ever seen in my life.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Can people stop putting question marks? As if I'm going to give you the answer here and now. Say it with conviction, people.
I'll put an exclamation mark after my next answer.
Yeah, good man.
And I've just spelt the surname wrong, but you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is a horror round. Horror.
That's all right. I'll take that.
I'm just thanking my kids, my missus for some of these answers. Like, I genuinely know this because of my family, not because of football.
Yeah. Right. Last question, people. And finally, Southampton finished rock bottom of the league with the only thing to celebrate was not breaking the record's lowest points tally set by Derby in 07-08. The Saints head back to the Championship. Right. Can you name the 4 patron saints of England, Wales, Ireland, and England? Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England. Now, I apologise, Naomi and Kai, if that is a bit of a dick question. So,
it's of where? Ireland?
So Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England. What are the 4 names of patron saints? What are their names? Just think of the whitest names, and you'll probably get it. I know that's where your mind went. So
yes.
If you don't get one of them, if you do not get one of them, I will be really surprised. It's not the English one. That's all I'm going to say.
I know 2, but I don't know the other ones.
Do we get a point per answer again?
Point per answer, yeah. So for everyone you get a point. So 4 up for grabs.
Yeah, I know the. Okay, let's see.
Why is it split?
All right, white names. Let's go. All right, we've got Mark, we've got Jonathan.
Paul.
All right, these are all out. The Irish dude. Yeah, wait.
The Irish one is definitely the easiest one.
That's got to be the easiest one.
I don't know. Wait, no, it's just, there's an educated guess more like. So let's hope.
Oh. And that's what this podcast is about. Multicultural, multinational. When it comes down to it, we bring it back to the British Saints.
Absolutely. Right. And that's it. That's all the questions.
I was going to... Wait. I'm just going to add a 5th answer just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
You can count it.
You can't go for the baby names now and just give me 2,000 names just in the hope that some of them are right. Right. Question 16 was, what was the name used by Lancashire Cricket Club Jonesy?
I'm going to go Old Trafford.
Naomi, you were close, to be fair.
The New Trafford.
You did say New Trafford. Mark, what did you say?
Old Trafford, about
Old
4
Trafford.
miles
Yeah.
from the ground.
Kai,
Me too. I also said Old Trafford.
you also said Old
And
Trafford.
that's because you said trick question to Mark. So I was like, and you mentioned, and it was
Yeah,
also the United. This was the United position, right? The Man United position. That
Yeah.
was the question.
I was going for a cricket grounds in my head. I was trying to pick a cricket grounds, and then you said that. So
Giving it away to everyone. I hear what you're saying, guys.
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Right. So next question was Tottenham finished their season 17th, but somehow after winning the Europa League, getting Champions League football. But what was the name of Bluey's sister in the popular Australian children's program, Jonesy?
pass. I haven't got a clue. No idea.
Naomi, what did you say?
I went for a cookie after the Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster. Mark?
It is. What did I put? I forget. Oh no, I haven't put the mum down, have I? Bingo. Bingo.
Bingo. Kai, what did you go for?
I didn't know.
You didn't know. Jonathan?
Bingo.
Bingo. Absolutely. Bluey, bingo. Can you name the others, Mark, just for the fun of it? What's the dad's name?
Fucking hell, put me on the spot. The dad. No.
Bandit. Bandit and Chili.
Chili.
Bluey, Bingo, Bandit, and Chili.
Yeah.
There you go. You can sort of guess the age range of my daughter. Right, question 18. Ipswich Town go straight back down after unexpected back-to-back promotions, despite blah, 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 blah. What was the name of Ed Sheeran's debut album, Jonesy?
I want to go plus.
Okay, Naomi, what did you go for?
Went with X.
You did indeed, Mark.
I went with plus, but I wasn't sure if it was minus, so I wasn't which way around it was.
Mr. Coach Kai?
Plus.
Jonathan?
Plus.
Yeah, it was plus. It was plus indeed. Right.
So it's plus, minus, multiply, divide, isn't it? That's the logo.
Yeah.
No, it was plus, multiply, divide, minus.
Right,
Minus was the most recent one.
Oh,
Yeah. Right, question 19. Leicester City also went straight back down despite changing managers, waving goodbye to legend Jamie Vardy. What was the press name given to the trial between Rebecca Vardy and Colleen Rooney?
I believe it's a bagger for Christie.
It was Wagger Christie. Now, Naomi, do you want to tell everyone what your answer was? Because this was amazing.
My answer was the Baruni trial.
I love that. I'm going to give you a point for that. It's my quiz. I'm doing it. Mark, what did you go for?
Wagger for Christie.
You did. Kai, I think you said it as well, didn't you?
No, I just said Wag Christie because I was trying to figure out what's the reference. Like, I just know that it was something to do with a wag.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Wag Christie's good enough.
Yeah.
Is it though? Like that?
Do you want the point or not?
No, because now I'm getting it. I'm like, Agatha Christie. So obviously,
Wag chicken, wag.
obviously,
But I'll take the point away then. Screw you.
But without the wag, you wouldn't have got there, so I would have taken it.
All right, fair enough. Thank you so much. I want to donate this point to Naomi.
And I'm pretty sure you're going to drop points on the paint and the Saints. So
That's for you, Naomi.
We're not transferring points to anyone, all right?
The transfer window's been closed, Coach.
Yeah. Right. And the final question was, what are the name of the four patron saints, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and England? Jonesy, what have you went for?
John, Matthew, Mark, and John, is it?
No.
Matthew. I should know. I'm going nationals. Go
So
on.
Naomi, you went for Saint John, Saint Patrick, Saint George, and Saint Philip. So I can tell you got 2 correct. Mr. Langridge, you went for George, Patrick, David, and Andrew, which I can confirm are all correct. That's 4 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Mr. Kai, George, Andrew, David, and Patrick. Spot on.
And Scott, you didn't mention Scott. I added Scott.
I'm not giving you Scott. And Jonathan, you also got 4 correct.
Go.
So, right. On that last round, quite tight to be fair. Jonesy got 3. No. Oh, he didn't want to stay for the scores.
He was like, I've lost.
I've lost, I'm
out.
leaving. Right. I'm going to do my best, because obviously we're going to be wrapping up shortly. I'm going to do my best to try and quickly math up the scores. Well, what I'll do...
Time for the final, by the way.
Here he is.
We are.
Confuse me. Go back there. Right. So, Jonesy got 5 in round 1, 1 in round 2, 3 in round 3, and 3 in round 4. You finished on 12. Does that sound correct to everyone? I promise next time we do this, I'll be more prepared for the final scores bit. All right, Naomi, you got 2 in round 1, 1 in round 2, so that's 3, 1 in round 3, that's 4, 3 in round 4, which makes you on 7. Very honourable.
I'll take it.
No,
Very
you don't want
honourable.
that point. I still have.
No, you can't have that point. Coach Kai just giving out points here. Coach Kai, you got 3 in round 1, 4 in round 2, 3 in round 3, so that puts you on 10, which means, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means Kai, you are currently in the lead on 17.
Oh, yes.
Let's
Come
see.
get me, Jonathan. Come get me, Mark.
Right, Mark, 7 in round 1,
Woo.
4 in round 2, 5 in round 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Damn.
Which means, yeah, you asked him to come and get you, and he did. He finishes on 24.
Can I have my points back that I gave away?
All the ones
Giving away points. Give them back, Jonesy. Where's Jonesy?
he's gone. He found out he lost. He's out. Right, Jonathan. So now you need 25 to win, 24 to draw. I haven't done a tiebreaker question because I didn't expect it, but there we
We
are.
don't need one. He mentioned Mark Aldridge. He's losing if it's tiebreak.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, let's find out. So 5 in round 1, 4 in round 2, puts you on 9, 14 after round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puts you on 22.
Close.
So as you can probably tell, the winner with 24 is Mr. Langridge.
Is that with deducting my
Let's
1
go.
for Goldbridge? Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe 2. Deduct 2 for that.
1 second. There you go.
So,
That's for you.
Oh, the
'cause-
award is here.
oh, nice. Yes.
Keep it for you. I'm just keeping it for you.
Thank you
But
for it now, Kai.
Very well done indeed. Very well done. Great stuff.
Well, it's better than what I was expecting. I was thinking all these football questions, thinking, I've got to be on it. Who scored this? How many goals?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All
Bloody
part of the fun.
Bluey and Harry Potter.
Yeah. And who makes the most cherries? Which Turkey, apparently. There you go.
You know.
Yeah. And
unbelievable.
You know the funniest thing that I'll leave you with, Nathan, is I think you're gonna have to explain to your wife why you've got about 50 texts from Naomi, all unresponded to. It's just, where are you, Wags and Christie?
Yeah, why is Naomi sending you 4 names of random men?
I was thinking about this guy.
The O2, yeah. So we're meeting at the O2, spending 74k, eating 13 pies, talking
That's
about
the bill.
Yeah. And then we're going to the Veroni trail. Amazing. No, great work, everyone. Really good fun. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, that's our end of season party as such. And I'll tell you what,
Our club didn't have one, but we did.
Where's the barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Luke Shaw's eating it.
just to, there you go. Balls Out Quiz Champion, Mr. Langridge. That will stay on your name for the duration of next season, and you will be reigning defending champion next year, hopefully.
Balls Out.
That just means that you are now tied contractually to appear next year. So whatever happens in the next
one-off show, yeah, at the end of the season.
Yeah. So however big you get now after your new claim to fame of being Balls Out podcast champion, you still have to appear next year. No, thank you everyone so much for everyone's hard work. I think I speak for me and Jonathan. When we started this out, we didn't know how well it was going to go, and we really are enjoying it, and we're reaping the rewards now, getting really good numbers, and we're just really pleased with it all. And yeah, we are just looking forward now. We're all going to have a little break. We're going to have the week off and then come back, and we're going to be going through transfer rumours of all teams. We'll get everyone back for Red Devils Roundup. We'll be talking United, and then we'll be gearing up for the start of the new Premier League season. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.